C2 is your Vaccine Central, and tonight we have a deeper look at how the city of Houston is focusing on vaccinating some of our most vulnerable neighbors.
Meanwhile, in Fort Bend County, efforts are underway to break the stigma surrounding vaccines, with healthcare leaders easing concerns. Our live team coverage begins tonight with KPRC2's Jacob Rascone. He's live downtown with a closer look. Jacob?
Yeah, Chris, there are so few doses allocated to the city by the state that this week there is no public sign up. Instead, the city will go directly to people that it decides are most vulnerable. Also tonight from the city, some positive news about the virus. Following what has been for many areas an alarming trend of COVID hospitalizations, positivity rate, and other metrics, Houston officials today announced we appear to be turning a corner.
Many of our metrics are starting to show some improvement, not all of them, but many of them are starting to show some improvement. We're seeing hospitalizations have leveled off and are slightly decreasing.
80% of the 41,000 or so first vaccine doses allocated to Houston by the state have been administered so far, and appointments for most of the 18,000 plus second doses have already been scheduled. Starting this week, in addition to calling those who have already received their first dose, the city will also send them a link so they can schedule themselves for the second dose appointment. And those links will come via text and email, so they're encouraging everybody to check your texts and emails, even if they come from sources that you don't recognize. That goes also for calls. The city will still call those who've already gotten first doses from them, and those calls will come from numbers that you don't recognize. On a final note, the city urged today anybody who has any elderly relatives or friends to please help them sign up online. It is very difficult to get in a call. They're overwhelmed. Please help them do it online. Reporting live at City Hall, I'm Jacob Rascone. Back to you guys.